Arduino to come up and begin his presentation. I understand, Mr. Chairman, that you would like to share some remarks with us.
Thank you, Director Bass. Yes, this is a very important day for this commission. I think every commission meeting is important, but we have a very important matter to consider with agenda item number 3. And I'd just like to say that today this commission will consider the update to our 10-year Unified Transportation Program, our planning document for the new road construction together with maintenance, safety, and bridges for our existing Texas highway system. We understand the expressed desire of some to not include new toll roads in today's UTP update, and I have asked staff to highlight all toll roads within today's UTP update so that we as a commission can address the issue. In February of 2015, soon after Governor Greg Abbott appointed me as commissioner of the Texas Transportation Commission, the state demographer came out with his forecast that the population of the state of Texas was projected to almost double from 27.7 million Texans to 54 million Texans from 2015 to 2050. Most of that growth is projected to be in the 5 major metropolitan areas, including Austin, Dallas, Fort Worth, Houston, and San Antonio. That's why this commission, at the direction of Governor Greg Abbott in September 2015, created a statewide strategic plan to relieve congestion, including in these 5 major metropolitan areas, using funding from Proposition 1, Proposition 7, and ending diversions of the state highway gas tax to build non-tolled projects to focus on congestion relief, which is now called Texas Clear Lanes. Since September of 2015, this commission and TxDOT have issued construction contracts for 2,893 non-tolled projects totaling over $14,810 million. Currently, there are 1,532 non-tolled projects worth $15,658 million under construction, and 2,117 non-tolled projects worth $9,449 million have been completed and opened to Texas drivers since January of 2015. This commission certainly appreciates the vision and the hard work of Governor Abbott, Lieutenant Governor Patrick, Speaker Strauss, and the members of the Texas Legislature to augment funding for non-tolled highway projects through Proposition 1, which was approved by Texas voters by 80%, Proposition 7 approved by Texas voters by 83%, and ending diversions. This commission has and will continue to use these dedicated funding sources to build new non-tolled roads in Texas to meet the challenges of our growing population. Today, I am directing TxDOT senior staff, led by Director Bass, to develop a plan for commission review, to apply substantially more of the new funding sources on the top 100 congested roads to determine how funding can be allocated to address these worst choke points. If funding streams are insufficient for additional highway capacity that is needed by our growing population, the source of any new funding streams is a policy decision not for this commission, but for our state leaders and the Texas Legislature. While we can all agree that funding sources that allow for free general purpose lanes or pay-as-you-go system is what Texas historically has relied upon as our traditional funding source, this commission's responsibility is to plan for the transportation needs of Texas today and the future of Texas. In doing so, we are indifferent about the sources of funding streams, but we are not indifferent to our commitment to building new roads to meet our mandate from the people of the state of Texas to address transportation needs of Texas. This commission will continue to execute, as we have in the past, to deploy all available funding streams to build new roads to meet the needs of all Texans. Thank you. Director Bass.
Thank you, Chairman. I'll now ask our project